Hey guys, it's Isaac. I'm so excited to make this video because in 4 days, as of May 4th, 2025, I will be turning 18 years old. And with turning 18, that means I can start applying for credit cards and building my credit history. Now, I've made a video about how important it is to be building credit as a teen or as early as possible as you can. And I can start taking advantage of that now that I'll be 18. And with my birthday coming up, I've been researching about the kind of credit cards that I'll be looking into and earning cash back and points that I can take advantage of when I'm older. That's why I'm making this video, to show you guys my credit card path that I've laid out for the rest of my life. Now, it could change, but this is what I'm pretty set as for now. I'll just do a quick overview. Why is it so important to start building credit as early as possible? Number one is your credit age, and your credit age is a huge factor in your credit score. And the longer credit history that you have, the better your credit score will be. That's if you're using your credit cards responsibly. You can get good interest rates on loans and more. Having good credit means that you're reliable, therefore giving you a lower interest rate. You get easier approval for rentals or jobs. Some employers will look at your credit score and maybe even just determine you on that. Same with landlords. If they don't think you're credible, then you're not going to be living in their homes. Better credit score means better credit cards with better rewards. So you can start building up that ladder, which I'm going to be explaining my ladder in a bit. And it just builds financial discipline. Making on-time payments, staying out of debt, building a budget, etc. Now finally, what should an 18-year-old's credit card path be? Now, assuming that we'll have no credit history like me, you'd want to start off with a secured credit card. A secured credit card is basically a credit card with having your money as your credit limit, because you'll have no credit, so the banks won't know whether to trust you or not. And also, secured credit cards aren't just for people with no credit, it's also for people who are trying to rebuild their credit. Now, with it being a secured credit card, you'd have to put a deposit, and that would be your limit. So if you put a $500 deposit, you'll have a $500 credit limit. And I have not decided between two secured credit cards that I will be applying for. Now, on this credit card path, I have two credit cards that I think are the best secured credit cards, and I will be deciding which one I want in a few days. Now, the first one is the Discover It secured credit card. Now, with it being a secured credit card, it will have a $0 annual fee, a security deposit of $200 minimum. This credit card reports to all three major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And Discover will do a cashback match, which will match the cashback that you've earned over your first year. The late fee is up to $41, and it waives your first late fee, but we won't need to worry about that because we'll be using our credit cards responsibly and pay on time in full. And you can graduate to their unsecured credit card after about 7 months of use if you've been using the credit card correctly. Now, the rewards with the Discover It secured credit card: you will get 2% cashback on gas stations and restaurants, which will be up to $1,000 a quarter, and 1% cash back on anything else. Now, that's the card that most people look for when that's probably the most popular secured credit card, which a lot of people talk about the most. But I have another secured credit card that is much better than that, and that is US Bank Altitude Go's Visa secured credit card. Again, you have a $0 annual fee, a security deposit between $300 and $5,000, and then it also reports to all three major credit bureaus. And this is what blows my mind: you can get credit from a secured credit card. That credit being $15 annual credit after 11 consecutive months of eligible streaming service purchases. Has an APR of 29.25 and 30%, but we don't need to worry about that because we'll be using our credit cards responsibly and paying on time in full. Like Discover It, you can upgrade to their unsecured version of this credit card. Like Discover It, you can also upgrade to the Altitude Go unsecured card with no credit limit after responsible use. Now, the rewards for the US Bank Altitude Go secured Visa card: you get 4x points on dining, takeout, and restaurant delivery, 2x on grocery stores, gas stations, EV charging stations, and on streaming services, and 1x points on all other eligible purchases. That is crazy to be getting 4x points for dining and takeout on a secured credit card. That just blows my mind. And that would match me. I love eating out, which I know, but I really like it, and that would be huge for me. And with those points, you can redeem cash back for travel, gift cards, merchandise, and charitable donations. And US Bank will actually match those charitable donations. So you get 2x your money if you want to donate. It also has zero fraud liability, contactless payments, mobile wallet compatibility. You can choose your payment due date, and 24/7 customer service. Now I bank with the US Bank, and that might give me an edge on applying, but I also do not have a source of income right now. So that's why I'm between those two, because it won't allow a cosign, so I can't have my mom cosign for me. And I'm not working at Target anymore, as we know. And I'm in sports right now, so I have to wait till sports are over that I can start a new job. So that's why I'm kind of in between the Discover It and the Altitude Go. And I just forgot to mention a cool perk about secured cards. If you're using your cards responsibly, that $500 deposit that you put for your credit limit, if you've been using it responsibly, the bank will give you your $500 back once you kind of upgrade from their secured card. Now those were the starter cards. Now we're gonna get into the beginner card. What is that beginner card? It's the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. Now before I break down the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, I need to tell you why we're gonna go with Chase so early. Chase has something called the 524 rule. Now Chase's 524 rule is if you have opened 5 credit cards from any bank, not just Chase, in under 24 months, you will most likely be denied from applying or from getting accepted from Chase credit cards. And Chase credit cards are great. That's why you want to be able to get them. That's why we're making the Chase Freedom Unlimited our beginner card, or our second card. Now here's the breakdown of the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. $0 annual fee, 0% APR in the first 15 months, but again, we won't have to worry about that because we're gonna be using our credit cards responsibly and paying full at all times. Okay, sorry. It has a 3% foreign transaction fee. And now the bonuses and rewards. I'm gonna start with the rewards because it'd make more sense. You get 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase Travel, 3% back on dining at restaurants, including takeout and eligible delivery services, 3% on drugstore purchases, and 1.5% on all other purchases. Now the 1.5 is what really sold me here because it'll kind of be like my catch-all card where I'll just be using it for anything to be getting 1.5% back on all my purchases that don't fall in line with that. And with the sign-up bonus, you earn an additional 1.5% cash back on all purchases up to $20,000 spent in the first year for $300 cash back. Now the Chase Freedom Unlimited is labeled as a cashback card, but pairing that with this next card that I'm about to tell you guys about, it'll be rewarded in points, which will be much more valuable than cash back. Now the card that you'd want to pair the Chase Freedom Unlimited with will be Chase's Sapphire Preferred credit card. This card is great, and paired with the Freedom Unlimited card, it gives you so much value. Let me break it down. This is the first credit card with a $95 annual fee, but it totally pays you back for it. There are no foreign transaction fees, has an APR between 20% and 28%, which we won't be using that because I'll stop telling you guys that, because if you're getting the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you should be responsible enough not to be paying off credit card debt. Now on to the benefits and rewards for this card. You get 5x points on travel purchase through Chase Travel, 3x points on dining, selected streaming services, and online grocery purchases, 2x points on all other travel purchases, and 1x points on all other purchases. And right now, they're running a $100,000 Chase point sign-up bonus. I'm so upset that I won't be able to get my hands on that because I'm still 17. But hopefully that will come back in the future and I will be able to take advantage of that. Now, usually the sign-up bonus is 60,000 points, but I mean, still, that's an insane sign-up bonus. With this card, you also get a $50 annual hotel credit. Now, Chase has one of the best point systems and most valuable point systems. Their points are valued at about 1 cent per point. So that 60,000 sign-up bonus, that's $600 that they're just handing you. Now, $100,000 bonus is $1,000 that they're just handing you. And that's kind of why they have that 524 rule, is to prevent people who just take advantage of sign-up bonuses and don't use the card. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Now, this is where the Chase Freedom Unlimited card comes in. You can redeem, instead of cash back, you can redeem it into points and then put those points on the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and you can use those points to book travel through it. Like, holy cow, that is insane. You also get trip cancellation insurance. You also get an auto rental damage collision waiver, baggage delay insurance, and trip delay reimbursement. You also get purchase protection and extended warranty protection. You also get a Dash Pass membership for up to 12 months. And back to the travel, you also get a 1-to-1 point transfer to leading airline and hotel royalty program. Now, Chase points are so valued because points from other airlines or hotels are worth a lot more than what Chase points are worth. So you get a lot more out of it, because 1,000 Chase points could be 3,000 Virgin Atlantic airline points or something. And having that one-to-one transfer is huge. And Chase also has World of Hyatt, which is a great hotel line. Now these next cards are when you're really settled into the credit card game. My next card on this list is the American Express Gold Card. It has a $325 annual fee, and you also earn a welcome offer of 60,000 points after spending $6,000 in the first 6 months of the card being opened. You get 4x points on dining and takeout, which is my main thing about this card, is that'd be huge because I'm always eating out. Especially looking at the time frame, I might be getting this card when I'm still down in college and I'll be eating out with buddies and stuff. So you also get 4x points on US supermarkets, 3x points on flights directly booked through American Express, and then 1x points on any other purchases. Now this thing is loaded with credits that definitely pays you back for that annual fee. Now these are just monthly dining credits right here. Up to $10 in monthly statement credits when using the card at partners like Grubhub, Cheesecake Factory, Goldbelly, Wine.com, selected restaurants, etc. It gets crazy how loaded this thing. Don't forget about the Uber Cash credit, which pays you where you get up to $10 a month for Uber credit, which you can use on Uber Eats and just Uber rides. You also get a $100 hotel credit with this card. And then you also get purchase protection and extended warranty protection as well with this card. And then American Express points also go one-to-one with many of its transfer partners, which is huge. And at the end of my 18-year-old's credit card path is the American Express Platinum card. Yes, everybody hears about it. Yes, it's said to be the pinnacle of credit cards, but I mean, it comes with a cost. That cost being a $695 annual fee. Now it comes with a welcome offer of 80,000 points if you spend $8,000 in the first 6 months of the card being opened. And at this point in my life, I should be out of college. I should be having a job, stable income, and also like traveling the world, as you can tell with all these travel cards with this Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Platinum card. And this card gives you 5x points on travel, that being flights and hotels. But you do have to book them through American Express, but I mean 5x is huge. And then you just get 1x on all other purchases, but matching that with the gold card, you're hitting everything. You get a $200 airline credit as well as a $200 hotel credit. You also get up to 240 digital entertainment credit, which being $20 monthly, but I mean still, that's insanely good if you watch Hulu, Netflix, I don't know, Tubi, Peacock, I don't know, but still that's huge. And you get $200 in Uber Cash annually, that being $15 a month. And matching that with American Express Gold Card, you're getting like $35 a month for Uber. And Uber can come up clutch sometimes, so I mean that's huge. You also get American Express lounge access in airports, so you could be living that bougie life while you're on vacation. So that's super nice knowing that if you're waiting for your flight, you could just chill, eat all the free food you want, and I don't know, kind of feel classy. You also get gold status with Hilton Honors, as well as a lot of the other insurances that I named in the American Express Gold Card. Now with that being said, that is my 18-year-old's credit card path that I've set for my future. Maybe things will change, maybe I'll have to make an update video, but that's what it's looking like right now. I'm so glad I've done my research so I can start building my credit as soon as possible. So when I'll become a first-time homeowner buyer, I can get that low mortgage, I can start investing in real estate. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I just have big dreams, and I'm so excited to start this journey with you guys and telling you guys all about it. It'll be huge. With my inactiveness, I thank you guys so much for still being with me. I still love the comments. That just really helps me looking at it, knowing that people enjoy this type of content. I like making these type of videos because not many people my age like talking about this like me. It's almost like a hobby for me. I really love this stuff and nobody really else gets it like me. So I love sharing it with you guys, educating you guys, as well as myself, learning this type of stuff. So that is an 18-year-old's credit card path. Now, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys could like, subscribe, and leave a comment about kind of what are your thoughts on my path. Would you guys change things? Do you like it? You guys have any other credit cards that you would recommend to me? Leave it down below. I really appreciate it. Help this channel grow, help reach more people, help reach other people trying to build their credit or start their credit, tell them how important it is, tell them my path. Hopefully it'll help them. And also that path is just my opinion. It just works out with my lifestyle. And other lifestyles are different and that match up with different credit cards. So that is just my opinion, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love talking about this kind of stuff. I love the supportive comments. I love the growth of this channel. And also I have a TikTok. I'll link that down below hopefully that'll grow as well. Hopefully I'll see you guys over there. With that being said, Isaac out.